Glad to have you with us from Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. We're headed for the backstretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Southern Miss Golden Eagles and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Warhawks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Wants to throw. It's Hampton. Got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Pulls it in. It's Sanders. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Well, look at this. Instead of trying to pin their opponent deep in their own territory, the offense stays on the field to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Hands it off. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides the back and leaves it. Got a little grass. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. In the red area, it's Jamison. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. It's 3rd and 5. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to throw, it's Hampton. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Warhawks moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Quarterback keeps it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
The Warhawks are flying down the field.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Warhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Quarterback keeper. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. They believe they can run right here. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Direct snap. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
They're doing their puzzles.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. And the officials will stop play as they check on the injured Golden Eagle. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Back has it. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense.
Are you talking
can't
to
give
me?
up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It says they need the tackles. No.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The hand to the running back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you
I knew
commit to
you
the
were gonna
run
do it.
like
That's
this,
why I
obviously
said.
you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Warhawks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense?
Say hi to your rotten mother, Jordan.
The option look. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. And he'll be brought down. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside give. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Wide receiver going in motion. Goes to the option. Runs through a tackle.
Know what's funny? I'm streaming this game, and this is a microphone.
Run, getting everything that was available
and
to
everyone
him,
knows
and
you're
they'll
a
mark
rock.
him down at the 40.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
One of the things I love about this defense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And this is the part of the field where it starts to be even more clear, right? I'm not backed up in my own territory. I'm getting towards midfield. 4th and inches? I can't get inches. I like my offense. I like their aggressiveness. And I like the way they went and got the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the air, it's Hampton. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. Nice directional kick there, like a solid iron shot. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, David.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Warhawks will hustle to the line. Right back to the well. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down.
Finding some room. Got enough for the first. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Warhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Going to the run, it's Walker. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Warhawks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Snags it, and there's running room. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Little. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. One What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the UL Monroe head coach at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
Okay, Holly. It's a fumble on the play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Slings it downfield. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both.
Maybe a crease. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's right. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Makes the grab and room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. And they got it.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Hampton. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man out of the backfield. Breaks it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take it over.
The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the Warhawks in the hurry up. They'll keep it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the officials will stop play as they check on the injured Golden Eagle. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Walker. On his feet at the 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Warhawks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. With the catch, it's Howard. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Cool, Jordan.
Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson.
That's fine.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Warhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Now on the option. The option, the keeper. Quick toss. Could be enough. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, UL Monroe. That one will give them the lead.
That defenses have to play responsibility football, and you can tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
Going for two here to try to make the lead 7. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the two-point try. Fielded in the end zone. It's Briggs. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. It's so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Out of the backfield, he's open. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Golden Eagles will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's right. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Takes the easy one to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Warhawks will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Good vision and determination there to find its way up to the 23.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the top 12 and the scoreboard and see how those teams vying for playoff spots are doing. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Hampton. Flips it out in the flat. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being that.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They move on top here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. On the ground, it's Walker. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll go right back to him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. To throw, it's Hampton. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run it to the right. Spins away from the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Pulls it on the option. Turning it on! And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Warhawks want to crank the tempo.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Walker. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Warhawks are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think this running back has proved in this game here tonight.
Maybe some room here. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll move the wide receiver. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. No huddle offense to the line.
Fuck!
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Right down the gut of the field. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the W. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for room at the 40. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense working to manage that clock. They used the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice,